It's Fox time, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to more Monster Hunter Monday. With your host John Monster Hunter. That's me. I'm John, Monster Hunter. Hello everyone, how are we doing today? How's it going? Are you guys? Right. Are you guys excited to hunt with John Monster Hunter? There is a resounding silence so that... No. Alright, that aside. WL, welcome back everyone. Before anyone asks, there are no plans for today other than goof around. Oh. So hello Iffy, welcome. Welcome in. The lobby is open for everyone. And everyone is free to join the squad. So. A quick note. About the squads. So it turns out that if enough people join, the squad lobbies can get bigger. So like if you have 10 people join the squad lobby. Or over 10 I guess. No, just 10 people join the squad. The limit for people that can join the squad lobby increases. So all of that is to say, make sure you join the squad so that way I don't have to keep setting up private lobbies. Hello Nana, welcome. I mean this in the best way possible. You look like the main character from Yakuza 7. Just without the crazy hair. I guess this is him before the crazy hair. So like I said, no goal today. We are just here to vibe. Are we doing the squad lobby now? No, not today. But I would like to reach a point where we can only do the squad lobbies. So that way I don't have to keep setting up private lobbies. Hello Thistle, welcome. So if you haven't already, send an invitation to squad lobby. Send an invitation to the squad lobby. Or keep saying lobby. Box foxes, that's what we are. And invite yourselves to become a box fox. So that way you can hunt with John Monster Hunter seamlessly. Compiling shaders. That's okay, take your time. Did the game have an update today? Or you have like a driver update or something? I actually don't know, why would I know anything? It's not like I'm John Monster Hunter. Imagine that. Hey, we got 11 people now. Driver updated. Okay, yeah, that'll do it. Do you guys want me to wait? Since I know a good few of you play on PC. Actually, don't most of you play on PC? Two, don't know what system you guys play on. But seriously, do you guys just want to wait around? Or do you want me to wait around, wait for you guys to be able to join? Banana time a little red, and unfortunately it's not banana time. It's not gonna be banana time until tomorrow evening. Yeah, he's not here. Now you might be wondering. Gone Monster Hunter.
Alright.
Why are you doing?
You change your mind.
Monster Hunter Monday when? Arc-tempered banana isn't available yet. It's quite simple really. I kind of want to challenge the banana. On my own time. And fight him on my own. Yeah, I'm sorry. Arch-tempered banana is not available today. But you know what is available today. Me, John. Monster Hunter. Yeah, no banana. No banana today. I don't know why they always update the game on Tuesday. Actually, in fact, a lot of games as far as I know. Oh. Update their stuff on Tuesday. Why do they do that? Beat him so before getting carried by the chocolate milk marauders, correct? That's the plan. Or am I going to be the one to carry you guys? Take a around and find out with your host John Monster Hunter. Alright, like I said. Lobby is free for everyone to join. And do make sure to invite yourself to be a box fox. So that way we can start using the squad lobbies. Guess you're in the wrong stream. You thought the host was shaky. Of course, enough text to speech. Now you see about that. I thought I would go off street, off screen. You thought the host was banana. Now if it was banana you would be shot with a lightning rail gun. That's what would happen if it was banana. Don't you guys know that? That's how it goes when you fight banana. I thought you guys played Monster Hunter. What's the big deal? In the meantime. I need to tell you guys something very important, okay? Like, probably the most important thing that I'll ever say. In the history of ever. Hello, Mr. the Joker. Yeah. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the most important thing you'll ever hear? I watched Godzilla -1. Just going to let you guys sit with that for a moment. I know it's amazing. Me, John. Monster Hunter. Watching a movie. It's unthinkable. Okay, in all seriousness, I watched Godzilla -1 last night. With the Mama Fox. And as far as I know. Hey. I could be wrong about this, but as far as I know that was the first Godzilla movie she's seen. I keep wanting to say Monster Hunter for some reason. When talking about Godzilla. I did amazing. I got a C for cool. So to kind of give you guys Godzilla crossing over with Monster Hunter. I don't know, but I want Godzilla armor now. So to give some background, I have seen a few Godzilla movies, but not a whole lot of them. The ones I've seen were the first one I've ever seen was Shin Godzilla. And then I think the second one I saw was Godzilla vs. Mothra. Which I just recently learned that there's 2 of those. There's one from 1964 and one from like the 90s. If you're wondering which one I saw, it was the 1964 one. You only ever saw the 2014 one. I don't remember which one that is. I did hear one of the Western ones was actually really good. Although it's of course blown out of the water since Godzilla -1 exists. So Godzilla -1. I went into it not really knowing what to expect. Other than like, people love this movie. Everyone absolutely loves Godzilla -1. Now of course, you might be wondering, what about you? You silly fluffy person you. How do I feel about Godzilla -1? Is by far my favorite. Like, oh my god. That movie is so good. It won an Oscar. It actually did, yeah. Which is genuinely surprising. I don't want to spoil it for you guys because you guys should absolutely watch it on your own. Like I highly recommend watching Godzilla -1. If you haven't seen any Godzilla movies, it's genuinely that good. But it's kind of like give my overall thoughts on the movie. It was like, I don't mean to say this to like being mean or anything, but it was kind of the first time I actually really cared about the human characters. Like again, I'm not saying that to be mean, but with like all the other Godzilla movies I saw, I kinda cared about what happened to the human characters. But also not really, you know. Godzilla -1. It really makes you care about what's happening to them. Especially the main character. They're never really relevant. Typically, yeah. But in Godzilla -1. Oh my god, it's just that good. Like I felt so bad. I felt so bad for the main character. Like if you guys have seen the movie you'll know what I mean. Like. My god. It was genuinely heartbreaking to see everything that was happening to him. Like he didn't deserve any of that. Okay, before I get too carried away talking about Godzilla.
Yeah.
What? What are we fighting? Oh yeah, there's an event quest. Or for this guy here. I haven't. I don't think I've done this quest yet, so I want to see what equipment it gives. You love that movie. 10 out of 10. It's so good. If I wasn't a Godzilla fan before. I am absolutely a Godzilla fan now. 2/3 done with shaders. Nice. Let's see, I need to bring Dragon for this one. It's kind of like with Transformers 1, you know. Now granted, I already like Transformers. But I kinda like knew about like different stuff about Transformers. But then I watched Transformers 1. Yeah, I'm just like I really should have gotten into this more. You know, that's been happening a lot with me lately. Like I end up trying something new and I just absolutely love it. It happened with Godzilla -1. It happened with Transformers 1. And it happened with Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. Alright, watch this John, Monster Hunter is about to show you the Kingdom Hearts 2 strategy. Crap it. I didn't Kingdom Hearts 2 strategy long enough. Or hard enough. Digimon mentioned, yeah. Digimon okay, I know I told this story before. But Digimon was something that I always knew about. But I never properly got into. And that's how you do the Kingdom Hearts 2 strategy. But yet Digimon. I only knew like the two mascot characters. And the angel lady. Not for reasons that you may be expecting. It's just we're very, very safe for work here. Okay, jokes aside. I knew about her and I knew about the The demon lady, the one who like wears a bunch of leather. That's generally all I knew about Digimon. She is popular, just to be fair. Yeah. So. I remember one of my friends told me the hat. Cyber Sleuth is a really good. And that I should play it. And I was like, okay. I didn't do that for several years, which probably made her upset, but I did eventually find a copy of it on the Switch on sale. And of course I started it. But then forgot about it. I believe it was last year. When I was going on a trip with the Fluffy family, you know. I was like, I should just play something on my Switch while heading to the place that we were going. I'll just play something on my Switch. I look at what games I bought. Most of them didn't really appeal to me. But then I saw the Digimon game. And I was like, well, as good time as any, I suppose. So I started a new save. Because I just didn't remember what I was doing. It had been so long since I played it that I was just like, yeah, I'll just do it. New game. And then I really got into it. Like I got super into it. And the friend that told me to, you know, play the game. She was like, okay. There's a really broken Digimon that you should get. It was like the fusion of the Lady Digimon that I mentioned earlier. And I'm like, alright, I'll try and get her. And she immediately became one of my favorites. Like if I have two favorite Digimon, it's her and Alphamon. Alphamon. If you've played Digimon Story, Cyber Sleuth, you would know why. You would know why I like Alphamon. Actually, okay. Over the weekend. Yes, that is correct. Over the weekend I actually found an Alphamon model kit. Just like in the wild. And I was like, I have to have that. I need that. I don't have a lot of G-Man related stuff. It's actually just that model kit. And a small plushie of Agony. Okay, this guy is moving around a lot. Let me live. Let me live. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna trap him. Hopefully. Please step into the trap, sir. Please step into the trap, sir. Thank you. And I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter. By the way, follow me on Twitter. But that model kit had so many breaking stickers. I don't paint model kits because my hands just aren't steady enough for that. And I know that's something you kind of have to train yourself to do. But listen, I don't have the time. I don't have the patience. For now anyway. So I have to deal with stickers. And do you guys know just how annoying stickers are? Like extremely. Well, usually extremely poor quality stickers. The get package with model kits. That like start peeling off a week after you painstakingly apply. And most of the time there isn't like decent grooves or anything for you to slot in the sticker. So at that point, it's just like by hacking. Why how? This stupid sticker here. If you're not even going to try and make it easier on me. Just make it a different color part. Just make it a different colored part. Please, I don't want to deal with stickers. I enjoy building model kits. It's genuinely one of my favorite hobbies. But at the same time, okay, well, he's awake now. That's fine. At the same time. Why so you sleep again?
Bomb set.
I mean not an issue.
Set a bomb. Set a bomb.
Bombs. They're yours, my friend. Stupid dragon. Done.
This is a rare research
Anyway,
opportunity.
enough complaining about model kits. Let's get back to Digimon. I still need to finish the sequel to Cyber Sleuth. Well, okay, is it really right to call it a sequel? I'm not sure if it's really right to call it that. It's more like a tangentially related entry occurs in the that occurs at the same time. Digimon Rumble Arena stream when the moment I have whatever system that's on because I don't know what it's on. Is that PlayStation 1 game? It is okay. I actually do have a PlayStation 1. I have no clue where it is or if it still works. But that is possible. That was your 50th tempered monster. Congrats. Let's see, what else? What else? What else? You know, I actually have a bunch of PlayStation 1 games that I don't think I've really played that much. Alright, here's. Again, most of you guys probably never even heard of. Have you guys ever heard of Legend of Dragoon? Has anyone ever heard of that game? I would assume most of you haven't. Oh, we do have someone who has heard of it, not played it. I'm very sure I told the story about how I got into the Legacy of Kain. It's pretty much the same story as The Legend of Jurgen. Maida the Mama Fox has a bunch of PlayStation 1 games. And this was like when I was a kid, right? She had a bunch of PlayStation 1 games. And as a kid, I would like to dig through them. And justice. Like pick out whatever I thought looked cool or interesting. And one of them was, of course, The Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. But another one was Legend of Dragoon. Now, I had already played a little bit of Final Fantasy VII. Or that. But it was still like, amazing to me, you know. It was still like the coolest thing ever to me. It was also very different. What's her favorite PlayStation 1 game? I actually don't know. I don't know what her favorite PlayStation 1 game is. Also, hello Tyrant, welcome. Who's here anyway? That's the squad. Okay, here's everyone. I can tell you this. Mama Fox also had a. There you go. But text-to-speech please. She also had a Sega Genesis. And if I recall, her favorite game on there was the original Mortal Kombat. Now, of course, a favorite game of all time. It's probably World of Warcraft. She loves that game. Like that is her favorite MMO. I tried to get her to play Final Fantasy XIV. And she only got as far as character creation. Like, okay, something I have to explain about Mama Fox is that Sho. He likes to make a character for every race. If there's an option. So she will do that. Either as she's playing through the game or before she actually starts it. I'm not even joking. That's how she is. And then you have me and I spend hours on character creation. In case you guys are wondering, yes, I have played a bit of World of Warcraft as well. Playing Final Fantasy XIV did help me understand World of Warcraft better. Though mind you, I play Final Fantasy XIV on controller.
Yeah.
Which I know some people find that strange. That's what I feel comfortable with. I can't.
Come back anytime.
Oh yeah, I didn't check what armor that quest gives. I can't for the life of me play on mouse and keyboard. Unless it's like... yeah, I don't know. Unless it's like Minecraft. Or something. If it's Minecraft, I can play that on mouse and keyboard just fine. But if you ask me to play anything else on mouse and keyboard, I'll just be like, no. Can't do it. He the Guardian scale, okay. I'll join in a moment.
Yeah.
I grew up playing console games. So that's really just what I'm used to.
I'm counting on you.
Okay, well. I can also play Tabletop Simulator on mouse and keyboard. Shooters are the only ones you play on mouse and keyboard. I don't even play shooters on that. I am controller. Or like every game except like 2 of them. Now one could say that's a skill issue. And you would be right. No matter what I do, it's just not going to happen. Ah. I have tried. I admire those who can. Like play Monster Hunter on mouse and keyboard. I couldn't. It's just impossible for me. But you know, I admire those who can't. Mama Fox is one of those people. She has a very easy time playing on mouse and keyboard.
Do you have everything?
Yeah, I'm a controller main. God, I need sneeze.
We got
Sorry,
this.
I had to sneeze. Very polite of the monster to wait for me. Very, very polite. Okay, genuine question. For everyone who plays Monster Hunter in this chat, he is a gentle monster. So, for everyone who plays this on PC, Do you play with mouse and keyboard? Or with controller? Sir, you are right on top of the track. How are you? You see, I'm allergic to Rathalos. Yeah. I am absolutely allergic to him. Okay, everyone plays on controller. Okay, I thought I would. I thought I would get someone who plays on mouse and keyboard. It's fine if you don't, I know shooter games. And any games that require a lot of camera control. The recent Resident Evil games. I know those are better with mouse and keyboard. And that makes sense to me. But if it's a game like Metal Gear Rising, I would just be extremely confused. Sir, let me get your tail. Sir, thank you. Oh, we are destroying him now. There's a bunch of classic games that I would loves to play on stream. One of those is actually the Sly Cooper series. I don't know if you guys know this, or if you guys own a PlayStation 5, but all right. Sly Cooper games. Or at least the ones that are actually recognized by everyone. All of those games are actually available on PlayStation 5 now. And I actually got them all. Because I don't have a PlayStation 2 anymore. And I don't have my copies of those games anymore. Hello, sir. You want to help us? You want to punch the barrels? Come on, it'll be funny. Oh. Never mind. You failed. And you should feel bad for failing. He just Did you guys see him like reuse it in place? Of course. Like I said. At the start of the year. You use your PlayStation Meet. PlayStation 3 more than your PlayStation 5. Yeah, that's fair. What was I saying? Right. I remember at the start of the year I said, I want to redo several playthroughs. Of course, I'm doing Kingdom Hearts 2 right now. Since that was like the very first. Well, not the very first, but one of the first playthroughs I've done. Which reminds me, I realized that I never mentioned the goal for 500. The goal for 500 subscribers. So we've done mainly the waifu reviews for each milestone. And the last milestone. You know, I did that little draw my life thing. But for 500, we're going to be doing something I personally think is pretty special. If we reach 500 subscribers, I will play the very first game that I ever streamed again. And I know that most of you guys probably weren't around back then. Like I'm talking about back when I started 2 years ago. I will replay that game if we reach 500. And then after that, every milestone will be the Skylanders games. Okay, I'm kidding. I would actually kind of like to do those. Red got it right. Red got it right. It's Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. That was the first ever game I streamed. So if you guys want me to stream that game again, we have to reach 500 subscribers. We're already a good chunk of the way there too. In all seriousness, what I was saying before about the Skylanders games. Okay. I actually do have Skylanders figures. I have a crap ton of them. And I unfortunately don't have all the games anymore. Because I no longer have a Wii. I played most of them on the Wii. I did play the third game on the Wii.
Yeah.
If you like the game, these two announced that the lobby when someone put UPS puts up a quest. I don't know why it doesn't do that. Oh. Oh. Oh no. there we go. Okay, text-to-speech was screwing up a little bit. Text-to-speech, are you working? Okay, there we go.
Quest accepted.
Been a minute since text-to-speech has had any errors like that. So as I was saying. Right, I did play the third Skylanders game on the Wii. It is. Like it. It's been years since I've actually played them, so I don't know how well they hold up now. But the third game was a bit of a generational leap for that series. Oh, hello, Mr. K. Welcome. It was a very big leap. In terms of graphical quality and gameplay and such. So obviously the Wii wouldn't be able to benefit from that. Which, you know, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But the Wii version of that game. Oh my god. Okay, what is the worst looking game you guys can think of? What is the absolute worst looking game? And I'm not counting anything. That's like, let's see. It can't be because it's a PlayStation 1 game. Or a PlayStation 2 game. Or what have you. It needs to be very specific. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Oh, that's harsh. The AC2 remaster is Assassin's Creed. Is that Ace Combat? There are a lot of AC games. I don't know which one it is. Assassin's Creed 2, okay. I got flattened. You have killed 23 Amatsu. Nice.
All set. Set it off.
So that might be the worst game you have ever seen. But you're also wrong. Go ahead and attack. That is also wrong because the third Skylanders game on the Wii exists. And I'm not saying that to make it any sort of context. It is genuinely that bad. Because I would assume that even if that remaster doesn't look very good, I would assume that it has functional animations. But here's the thing. The third Skylanders game on Wii does not have a complete animation. It's actually really bad. It makes it look like shovelware. It makes it look like someone just learned how to animate. Actually, no. That's insulting to people who just learned how to animate. Like I would have to show you guys a video. I would have to show you guys a video. Oh. That game on the Wii. Because it's generally so bad. You didn't see the rest. You got no mantle. Oh. That is much less nice. That actually really sucks. I'm sorry. After this hump, you guys need to remind me to show you a video of how that game looks. And I'll also compare it to the other Skylanders game. Or Skylanders games on the Wii. Specifically the first and second one. Because I think they look the best out of all the ones on the Wii. Yeah, orange is against you. RNG is really against you. Alright, does someone want to get the head? Someone got it. Yeah, autocorrect is just evil most of the time, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, 1 second. I don't know if I said this before, but I highly discourage using the auto run for the chocobo. It's not gonna. No. I'm not gonna help you when learning the maps. Sir. Yeah, it really. I don't know why it's a thing, but I highly discourage using it. I'm getting slapped now. Yeah, the auto run is really annoying. That's why I use the circle button to get on my chocobo. Because one I'm very used to. Now the dogs work in Monster Hunter Rise. And like you would climb onto those using the circle button. So I just had it set to be the same with the chocobo. And it works for me, but it probably wouldn't work for everyone. So I have it always going to auto. When I mount it using the circle button. Mark, did I say auto? I meant manual. Hey. Sir, can you stop slapping me? Oh. Hold on. There we go. I would like to. It kinda just going back to the topic of Skylanders. I would like to find a Nintendo Wii again. From preferably one that's in good condition. It doesn't have anything wrong with it. And then find copies of the first and second game. I do need to test and make sure that all of the games that were on PlayStation 4 also work on PlayStation 5. As far as I know, they should. But you never know. What? What hit me? Oh yeah, another thing I would highly discourage is the chocobo pickup. You know the move for when you're lying on the ground. And the chocobo can pick you up if you call for it. I actually highly discourage that. Because it's very inconsistent. It's a very inconsistent defensive maneuver. That's actually more likely to kill you than it is to help you. Sort of like the wirefall from Monster Hunter. Like the wirefall does move you fast. But here's a fun secret. Actually protects you worse than just rolling. It has much worse frames. You do everything I highly discourage. You're learning, yes. That's why you tune in to watch John Monster Hunter. For a learning experience. Isn't that right, guys? Alright, this might take a moment. And make sure I am clicking all the right things for one. Because you guys need to see this. I suffered through playing through this game on the Wii. So you guys should see some of why I suffered. Also, my level is now a nice number. You should not use your cat to no, you can use your cat. Katie deserves to fight alongside you. Oh, there's a comparison video. That actually helps. It actually helps so you guys can see just how worse it is in comparison. This is pretty well documented at this point. Okay, how do I make this appear the way I want it to? What's a good spot to show it? There's like a specific cut scene that I remember. That was especially bad. Okay, I'm going to have to switch over. Have this in full screen. Alright, you guys might get flashbanged. Just a warning now, there's going to be a sudden change of picture. And hopefully you guys can actually see it well. Hey, yup. Oh wait, I forgot I had it in preview. Never mind, you guys are gonna be fine. You guys are going to be perfectly fine. Alright, just get that where it needs to be. I'll link the video in the Discord as well. So that way you guys can see it for yourself if you want. There's not going to be any audio. I just want you guys to see the visuals. Already this is a pretty bad start. There's already a very bad start. So I don't know what version is on the right. I would assume that's Wii U. What happened to it? I don't know. But I'm gonna let it play out, so you guys can see just how bad it is. Okay, this is one of the better animated cutscenes, I think. It's so bad. So bad. Let me see if I can. Look at how they massacred my boy. There is just a very... Oh, here's a good example. Here's a good example. Do you guys understand my torment now? Oh, there it is. Okay, I found the cutscene. I found the specific one that's like burned into my mind. With how bad it is. Yeah, I see what I mean. I'm sorry you have to go through this. You could probably animate better than. I think it just gets worse as the game went on as well. I don't know if this video. He had like 5 bones in his entire body. It's bad. It's really bad. Okay, if I ever actually do stream the Skylanders games. Would you guys want me to stream the Wii version? Or save you all suffering and just play like an actual HD version?
Yes.
How much suffering do you guys want? It makes sense if you know anything about 3D model animation. No, I know what you're talking about. You guys want me to play the Wii version. Okay, well, my suffering is your suffering.
I'm counting on you.
And I genuinely mean it when I say it like. February 1st games on the Wii look so much better than that. And they properly animate everyone as well. When I was a kid, first playing through those games, mind you, this is long after that series was done. It's funny jank version, that is true. However, there actually is one issue with it. It does have the potential to crash during a loading screen. Because that has happened to me before. Hold on, my nose, right? My nose is acting up today. I shouldn't have allergies. I don't know why. I don't know why it's acting up right now. That's a feature. Keeps you on your toes. Yes, the inevitable loading screen crash. They're the most compelling feature of the third Skylanders game. Wouldn't you all agree? The inevitable loading screen crash is there to remind you of Memento Mori. Indeed. It reminds you that eventually, one day, you will die. And that game will be the death of you. It gets worse too. It gets worse. I only show you guys the cutscenes. But one day you too will crash. I'll show you guys the cutscenes. So, in that game. Well, in all those games. There's like a screen for when you're about to put on a character on the portal. And in literally every game except that one. On the Wii. That. Did he just teleport?
All set. Set a bomb.
Okay. Okay, that's cool. Megatron, you can teleport now. What was I saying? Right, so. Okay, so. In the third game on the Wii. That screen when you're having to select a character. Put a character on the portal. If I'm remembering right. They just made it. A GIF. It's literally just a GIF. And like they're supposed to be like little symbols that pop up whenever you put a character on the portal. And in every other version of the game, those symbols are 3D. They're 2D in the Wii version. Now that wouldn't be bad. If the menu wasn't already a gift. And it's incredibly obvious that they cheaped out on it. And I'm just like, why is this okay? Who signed off on this? Who said, yup, looks good to me, let's ship it. I want to know who. I want to know so I can yell at them for burning those memories into my mind. But apparently since you guys want the suffering as well. If I ever find a Nintendo Wii and copies of each of the games, I have like half of them now. I'm missing 1 through 3, but I will ensure. So I get the Wii version of the 3rd game, so we can all suffer together. And if it ends up crashing, then I don't know what else to say. They probably will end up crashing at some point. Okay, the loading screen crash. As far as I remember, the levels in the 3rd game are very big, you know. Like they are much bigger than what the previous 2 games had. And I guess the Wii struggled to process the entire levels. So they had to cut every level into 2 sections on the Wii version. So there's a loading screen between each section of the game, or each section of the level I mean. And that's when the crash can happen. Now when I say crash, what I mean is that it doesn't load in anything. Like it is locked into the loading screen forever. And the only thing you can do is restart the system if I recall. If I recall the 4th game on the Wii. Yeah, it's infinite loading. I don't know if that's considered a crash typically, but I consider it one. It's different from being like soft lock. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but being soft lock, it is essentially like a mistake in game. Like some variable didn't correctly calculate or whatever. And now the game can't continue because the requirements aren't what they need to be. Sarah, bring your face over here. Sarah, bring your face over here. That's how I understand it anyway. But what was I saying, right? In the Wii version of the fourth game. If I recall, one of the levels in that game actually has a chance of just a straight up crashing. Like a full-on proper crash. If you spend more than like 20 minutes in that level. And I don't know why that's a thing. Kind of feels like it. After the second game. All the Wii versions of the games are just held together, barely. With like duct tape and toothpicks. It's genuinely insane. Thankfully, after the fourth game, I moved away from the Wii. So I no longer had to suffer. After that, I started playing the PlayStation 4 versions of the game, and it's much better. Now that said, I am not playing the Wii version of the fourth game. Like if we ever do that. If we ever actually stream those games. I'm playing the PlayStation 4 version of the fourth game. Not because, like, I don't wanna show you guys my suffering. But because there isn't a lot of suffering with that version of the game. PlayStation 4 was a good console. It really was, yeah. It has Bloodborne. And what else do you need, honestly? But yeah, for the fourth game there isn't really as much to report. Like, it still looks not as good as the other versions. But it's not as bad as what they did with the third game. And then the fifth game. The Wii version was just completely different game. And they didn't even put the last game on the Wii. They didn't even bother. Although they did put it on the Switch. And the Switch version of that game doesn't even include a portal. Instead, he uses the amiibo thing. Who? Anyway, I'm sure that's a lot more info about Skylanders than you guys care about. Let's get back into hunting monsters. You're here to watch Sean Monster Hunter, after all. I have the divas. To explain, softlock is when a game is still running as expected. That you cannot progress the game state due to some oversight or sequence break. Infinite loading screen would be a hard lock. Okay. So that's why it is got it. So yeah, it had hard locks. And it only ever happened to me once. And I've never been able to replicate it. So it's weird. I got a front row seat, you guys. So yeah, that's absolutely like the worst looking game I've ever played. I've never actually played the proper HD version of it. I might at some point. Just so I can get a proper perspective of how the game is actually supposed to be. Because all I have to rely on is footage of the game. At least right now. I don't think you guys really add what? A soft lock in Pokemon would be like being on the island and then releasing all your Pokemon that can fight or swim. Then throwing away all your money and... So that's something you can actually do. No. Is that something you can actually do? You can technically play the game, but you can't go anywhere or do anything. Because you can't leave that island in any way. Yeah, at that point you have to create a new save file. Oh, you can actually do that. Is that the original Pokemon game? Or was that a later one? Because I know the original Pokemon game is a broken, buggy mess. A fun game still, but it has so many bugs and glitches. Like that. Like missing no. Alright, now I'm thinking, what's the funniest glitch I've ever seen? Hello Lemon,
Yes.
You came from the sky. On your glitch I've ever seen. What about you guys? What's a funny glitch you guys can think of? I'm going to help out Thistle.
Quest accepted.
I don't think I've ever really haunted with Thistle that much. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong. I don't need chocolate milk. I need hot chocolate. It's possible in most Pokemon games that don't give you specialized Pokemon for certain travel. For certain travel things. Really.
Okay, let's be on our way.
That's... I've mentioned my history with Pokemon before, right? I've only played a handful of Pokemon games. And I never really encountered any bugs or glitches. I do have... What? Which one is it? I do have... Pokemon Yellow. That's... It's called right. I do have Pokemon Yellow on my 3DS. I never properly played through it. Only started it and play it a little bit. But then forgot about it. That seems to be something I do a lot actually. I'll bring that round over here. Alright, break his face. He doesn't deserve to have one. It's not like he's a living creature or anything. It's a soft lock you actively have to cause, yeah, I would imagine. I'm haunting Thistle, yes. How spooky that I, John Monster Hunter, are helping you on a hunt. Against a giant ice air conditioner. It's so spooky. Yeah, imagine that in a stereotypical ghost voice. It's so spooky, you guys. Okay, he's angry at me. He wants me dead specifically. Got him. I really wonder. How exactly? Jean got these metal spines. Or metal looking spines. Oh hello, wound found. Get knocked over, idiot. Okay, a glitch I think is really funny. A glitch I think is really funny. Was one that I think happened when we were playing through Monster Hunter War. I'm pretty sure it was around that. It was the first time we fought. The big saber-toothed kitty. In world. This would actually be the DLC. Very first time we fought him, if I recall. And there was a part where he did like a flying attack and got stuck on a rock. So he was just loading in place for a moment. Oh, hello Drew. Welcome. I don't know, Monster Hunter glitches are always just funny to me. It is because you just never expected them to happen. Like. I think this happened on stream as well one time when you were fighting the banana. It was either during the beta or when the full game came out. I don't remember when. But I recall. When I stunned the banana. When hitting one of his wounds using the bow. It was over some platform that was collapsing. At the same time. So he just kind of like got into his knocked over position. And just to slow it down. I have a question for you all. What do you call a movie monster making movies? I call it no. You know if it's a glitch, but the origami monster is funny. I hate that joke, first off. Second. Hey. I think that happens when there's not enough RAM to allocate. I think that's when that happens. So it turns the monsters into origami. I know they won't do it. But I hope. They will eventually give us a way to officially fight the origami monsters. Not for any particular reason other than I just think it would be fun. They won't do it, but I think they should. Alright, everyone. Oh. I want you to consider something right now. Should I wear glasses? I actually kind of like how it looks. I don't know if you guys can really see it. You can probably see it if I use the other pair of glasses. Yes, I should wear glasses. Should I use the strategist spectacles or the square glasses? Actually, I kind of like the square glasses more. That means I need to go out and mine really quick. Oh my god, there are so many monsters here. I'll be right back, everyone. You guys are free to hunt whatever you want. I'll just be a moment. Okay, let's see. I need a mining outcrop. There it is. Okay, since you made that joke.
Monsters here.
Drew, I'm gonna tell you guys something. Right. I'm gonna tell you guys. I gotta tell you guys a bit of a fluffy truth. Did you know that I have never seen any of the Alien movies? Did you guys perhaps know that? Okay, so the reason why I've never seen any of the Alien movies. I am not. Like.
Come on over.
Adverse to horror. I'm not adverse to that.
How can I serve?
B. But what I am.
Should I?
Adverse to.
Watch this.
Good.
Excessive gore.
All right.
Oh, good.
I really don't.
Very good.
Like. I don't really like some of the stuff that's in the Alien movies. So I just really don't want to watch them. I actually really like that. I like that all hot. It kind of works with my armor too. Don't you guys think? I'm a librarian. All right, everyone be quiet. N. No shouting in the library. I don't know, I really like this. It just works, you know. What loadout do I have there? It is. This feels correct. Okay, interesting fact. Fun fact about me, I should say. I actually do wear glasses. Mainly just in the morning. To help my eyes calibrate. But I do wear glasses. Though some days I just put them on and I kind of forget about them. And then later in the day, I'm just like, wait. My glasses are still on. I speak like Google. I speak like person, thank you very much. Also, hello, welcome. What was I saying? Right, glasses. Sometimes I just put them on and forget about them. There was one dime.
Yeah.
One time, okay. Before I say this. Do any of you guys wear glasses? Like, okay, better question. Do any of you guys have to wear glasses? Like all the time?
I'm counting on you.
Neon wears glasses also. Hello, Neon. Okay, well. Have you ever? Almost. Safety glasses at work. Okay, fair. Have you ever step into the bathtub or the shower or what have you? Getting ready to shower. And then you're like, wait, my glasses are still on. Have any of you guys done that? Yes, you have. I'm not alone. One day where I put my glasses on and forgot about them. Like my eyes were already calibrated. I didn't need to wear them anymore. But one of those days I went into the shower and I was like, wait. My glasses are still on. Wait a minute. Hello, Phi, welcome. Wait, are these on the whole time? It's also been days where I'm talking on the phone with someone. Say the Grandma Fox. Because, I keep in touch with the Grandma Fox. And as anyone should keep in touch with their grandparents, that is just a fact, and I'm getting slapped. That is a fact as well. There are times where I would talk on the phone and be like, where's my phone? As maybe I'm getting into the car with Mama Fox. I'm like, wait, where's my phone? Look in my hand. The phone is still in my hand. Hey Megatron, are you okay? You were running in place for a moment. Anyway, I am not a smart individual. My brain is lacking sometimes. And by sometimes I mean probably most of the time. You really tried Megatron. Oh yeah, for everyone who's just joining before I forget. Because I think this is something that's very important to all of you. It's been a minute since we last had a subscriber goal. Bye. That's partly because I actually forgot to announce what the next one is. But if we reach 500 subscribers, I will play through Metal Gear Rising again.
Can't let it go to waste.
That was the very first game I ever streamed on this channel. And part of me redoing a bunch of playthroughs. If you guys want me to play through Metal Gear Rising again, make sure that we reach 500 subscribers. Was that a successful pitch? Does that work for you guys? You are Glass's friend. Good to know. That took forever. I don't really struggle with tempered Megatron. I'm gonna be honest. Though that was a 5-star tempered Megatron. If it was. That might explain why it took a while. Got to go, but still watching. Thanks for the hunts. Great, no problem, Red. Aren't you glad that you got to hunt with the one and only John Monster Hunter? Who's still here anyway? I haven't checked. Yeah, it's just the 5 of us. I gotta check something, but I forgot what it was. It's an honor. It's an honor to hunt with the one and only John Monster Hunter. Going to capture a normal Megatron now. Let me see what I want to do. Oh yeah, I got a tempered banana if anyone wants to fight the banana. He may not be an arc-tempered banana, but it is still banana. Does anyone feel like fighting the banana?
Quest accepted.
Come on over.
You'll join if I don't finish before you, alright. Actually, I should check on my farm. You.
Yes.
Useless child soldier.
I can help you source
Give me my
materials.
materials. Give me the things.
The people from Azu's told me to tell you they said hello.
I don't know why I started calling him a child soldier. Why did I start doing that? Oh, hello, Purple. Hello, welcome. Your character looks like something and I don't know what. I don't remember what it looks familiar. Howdy to you as well. Hello, Purple Nightfall. The tag along if the place isn't filled before you get on. Alright. Also, once again, you guys are free to help each other as well. You don't have to hunt with me specifically. Anyway, I do have a banana quest up. And I'll put some coffee on since you just woke up. You were going for a Johnny Carriage vibe, but it looks more like Terminator. I can speak, I swear. That's his name now. His name is now Terminator. He is the Determiner. It's not an actual word. It is it. It is French. Or to end. Oh, that is an actual word. Wait, so. Okay, text-to-speech can pick up French. But not anything else. Why is text-to-speech so picky? I don't get it. Okay, let's just go. Let's go fight the banana. Johnny Cage is from Mortal Kombat, right? Was it Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter?
We received some items. Don't let them go to waste.
Listen, I don't know fighting games that well. No, they exist and I know like a handful of characters from fighting games. Like Ryu from Street Fighter. Okay, it is Mortal Kombat. Okay. Mama Fox will be happy with me. That I managed to remember that. Oh wait, I forgot I need to switch to bow. I am much better at fighting the banana with bow. Hello, sir. Okay, I don't know if it's just me. But if anyone here plays the bow. Do you guys actually use the tracer arrow? I actually don't really like using the tracer arrow. I can't really explain why. Alright, sit still for a moment, sir. Thank you. Oh, time for me to run. I could have died. I could have died horribly. Oh. It just occurred to me. Do they ever announce if the arch-tempered monsters will have the tempered wings still? Or are they gonna lack that? He hope our temper delivers. I do too. Like I love Banana as he is already. But I very much appreciate having more challenging Banana. Alright, sit still for a moment, sir. As I repeatedly blast you with dragon piercers. As we all know, that is the best strategy to beat the banana. Is just spam the dragon piercer. It's a funny strategy, at least. But like I asked before, do we know it? Duh. The arc-tempered banana is still going to have the tempered wounds. I kinda hope it doesn't, or like it has a different, more unique mechanic. That's exclusive to him and him alone. Or I guess like the other arc-tempered monsters whenever they come out. You're not sure on that? Yeah, they haven't really said anything about what they're doing with arc-tempered monsters, other than them being harder. It just makes me curious, that's all. Probably just generally harder and new moves like oil. Yeah, probably. I'd imagine they would still have wounds since it's gimmick. But it would be kind of better if they didn't. I mean, yeah. Hey, hold on, let me get that wound. Not exactly how I wanted to get that wound, but hey, we take those. I remember them saying there would be a 8-star difficulty versions of all the Apex monsters. But I've only ever found an 8-star Bubble Fox. Am I just stupid? Hello? Mine's just not working hard enough. Or have they not put that into the game yet? Or is that what the arc-tempered monster is going to be? It would be kind of nice if Mach-tempered monsters could appear in the wild as well. Instead of just being an event plus. Yeah, but that's just like my personal preference. It's not like I really bought a lot of arc-tempered monsters in World. I think the only ones we fought were Arch-tempered Toaster. Because I wanted the Dante glamour. That would be cool, but it's not going to happen. Yeah, I know. I know it's not going to happen, but I would like it if it did. I would like a hidden monster.
Thanks, that helped.
I would like a brand new monster that's just like completely hidden. No hints about. Yeah. We fought Arc-tempered Hannah as the last hunt in World. And I vividly remember it as well.
All set. Set
I
bomb.
expected Fatalis to take up the entire stream, but we actually beat him on our first attempt. Which thank you guys so much for that. So I was kind of like scrambling for ideas on what to do. That's the wrong thing. That's fine. I wanted to do the dragon piercer, but that works too. So I think one of you guys said, hey, let's do Arc Tempered Hannah, and I'm like, yeah, sure. Why not? It'll be like a victory lap. And we got really close on the first attempt. And I was like, no, I think this is possible. We can absolutely do this. And sure enough, we beat him on the second attempt.
This is a rare research opportunity.
Anyone need any crowns? Let me check my book. I'm very sure I need a few. Or more than a few, really. Are we talking giant crowns or mini crowns? Okay, I have the mini crown for Chupacabra. Giant crown for Big Doggy. Giant crown for Big Fishy. Mini crown and giant crown for A. Or Poison Spider. Mini crown for Jelly Cobra. Giant crown for Beyblade. Giant crown for Octopus. Giant crown for Abomination that I really hate. Many and giant crown for Megatron. Those are the ones that I currently have. The ones that aren't counted are Milk Dragon, Guardian, Megatron, and Jin, right. Those are the only ones that don't have any varying sizes. You got a fair bit of what I'm missing. Who do I want to do first then? Do you have a giant crown Chupacabra? I just think you would be funny. I wanna see a giant crown Chupacabra. I also need to get the achievement for spotting a giant crown monster. You do. Alright, excellent. Actually, I haven't checked where I am with my achievements. Yeah, I'll check in a moment. Let me join the quest first. Where are you, sir? Where do you spawn? Well, I guess I can just spawn at the base camp.
Quest accepted.
Does it matter if you start the fight before spotting the giant crown monster? Oh yeah, I should probably. I need to remember there are event quests as well, and they're not going to stick around forever. I'd assume not. Okay. So, we take a look at him being a giant crown. And then we beat him up. It's a tale as old as time. Okay, something I kind of hope they do. I don't know how you guys feel about the risen elder dragons from, Monster Hunter Rise. But I personally kind of like. I mean, some of them not as fights. In Insert the JoJo meme of the 3 guys beating up a random guy. Yeah. Okay, let me get my binoculars. Anyway, so the risen elder dragons. I kind of hope they do something like that again. Having like additional challenges. Past hunter rank. Look at this guy. Past hunter rank 100. I don't know how. Well, like that decision is. Yeah, it is a big frog. They did look cool, yeah. I think my favorite out of all of them was the risen jet dragon. I think that was absolutely the coolest out of them all. Visually and like his fight as well. You wanted way too much risen Shaggy to level up your anomaly. I never really bothered with. Like SP. Specifically grinding anomaly levels. It's like they went Super Saiyan. You should know, you're kinda right. It is kind of like them going Super Saiyan. Alright, bring that arm over here. Give me that wound. Manpower Chupacabra. He gets bullied by everyone. Bullying it by everyone. Stay hydrated. Thank you. I'll consider that a hydration check. No, I don't think I will. But yeah, I hope they do something like that again. They could probably do it with the Guardians. Like have a Super Guardian or something. I just made up that name. You're welcome. I think that would be cool. Because like we have Megatron. Like reverted to the original species. But what about a dragon? A dragon, yes. Not only just a dragon, but like one of the milk monsters. That like has the milk crystals growing on its body. Like the milk dragon. A sentinel monster? That actually sounds pretty cool. Sentinel rat halos. Yeah. Why don't they just have that? Like. Make that like a harder variant. Sort of like the risen elder dragons, but for the guardian monsters. No, I don't know. I just think that would be cool. It's a big chicken.
I'm counting on you.
Baked chicken is weak to water, right? I actually forget. Yeah, big chicken is weak to water. Big or small, can't remember. I actually need both for the big chicken, so you're good. You still haven't gotten a single milk dragon investigation. Okay, here's what you do. You go into the ruins. Go into your tent. Rest until the inclemency. And that should force the milk dragon to spawn. Because he is technically the apex of the region. If he doesn't spawn, because I know it can happen sometimes. Yeah, he's technically an apex. There is a chance that he doesn't spawn. If that happens, just reset until he does.
Let's get to it!
That is technically gaming the system, but like... if it works and you really want to. Fight the milk dragon and have an investigation for him. Then you know, might as well. Hello, Neon. Help. Just got shot. Oh my god. Thank you, Banana. Thank you very much. How dare you slap me, sir? We need to eventually do like... we need to do a Monster Hunter Monday. That's like, entirely. Everyone showing off their fashion. Wouldn't you guys like that? No. Okay. Are we good? Okay. Well, at the very least. Text-to-speech isn't crashing. More just having errors today. Is he bothering you? Fashion Hunter Friday. Kind of like the sound of that. I kind of like that though. One of these days, we need to do Fashion Hunter Friday. I would like a raid. I would like a raid monster again. Preferably one that's a bit more like the red dragon from World. Instead of... I'm blanking on the name right now, the big golden lizard. I like the golden lizard. I think she's very silly. Hello, Neon. Actually, you know what? I'm not in the mood to beat up the milk dragon. Yeah, her.
Yeah.
You're going to jump into your other one to see if it's small or not, okay? Why would you do that? I want to beat up the milk dragon. Yes.
I'm counting on you.
The majestic queen of the caverns of El Dorado. Koof turf. I'll never get over that. I will never get over that. Alright, does anyone want to join for beating up the milk dragon? We are one more spot. I don't know why I like beating him up. But I do. It's pretty much like something that happens every stream now. Ever since they had him in as a regular fight. Okay, here's something that is funny in hindsight. In low rank 3, you fight 3 monsters that you don't even get the parts of until high rank. It's also large. Oh well. So like Jin Guardian Megatron and the Milk Dragon. You fight all 3 of them in low rank and like learn there. You know that actually works. I'm not saying that as a joke like that. That actually really works. You fight all of them in low rank and of course you don't get their parts. Not until you fight them in high rank. Fashion Hunter approved. Yes. I just realized Neon is. Is this the first time you've actually been able to join me on a quest? Neon is running around me, so I am not entirely sure. Maybe he's running around in excitement, who knows? You don't know, maybe alright. That's fair. Really cute new layout. Thank you, Toby. Oh no, okay, I thought we were going to have that glitch again. Thank you, Toby. Also, hello, Toby. I made it specifically for Monster Hunter whenever we play it. Well, any of the Monster Hunter games, really. Oh yeah, probably as part of like the Fashion Hunter. I guess like showcase. I would want to see everyone's chocobos as well. Because I made mine like a literal chocobo. And like Nana, if I recall. Made theirs. Greymon. You guys see the crystals here. On the milk dragon. I absolutely want these on like a variant of the Guardians. Yeah, get your head broken, idiot. Slap him in the face. Oh, here's an interesting fact about the milk dragon. It actually has eyes. Like you can't see them. Normally. But when you break it... Oh, crap. When you break its face. While it's still covered in milk. You can actually like, you know, see the hole. OP open. And I think if you look closely, you can see its eye through that hole. Does make you wonder how it's able to see. No, don't do that to me. Okay, maybe not just like how is it able to see. Just like its entire anatomy. How does this monster work? I actually want to know. It especially since Leaf. It has all that like weird glue. That forms like its head right now. Like this is such a weird, an interesting monster. That I just want to know more about. Doesn't need to see when AoE attacks everything. I mean true. He's like, I can't see anything. So I'm just gonna have all these circular attacks that are hard to escape. That'll show. But the more important thing about it having an eye. Underneath the whatever. That eye is golden. Now correct me if I'm wrong. But there's only one monster in the entire series that has golden eyes. So that kind of tells you like, maybe a little bit about the monster they used. To make the sky. Because as far as I remember, this is like the only truly completely synthetic monster. Like the whole point of the Guardians is that they're constructs. But they're all based on existing monsters. Except this guy. As far as we know, anyway. Like he's probably based on Fatalities. But as far as we're concerned right now, he's kind of like his own. Only original thing. Yeah, this is the part where we need to start locking in. I might be talking a little less because of it. Alright, watch this, you idiot. They didn't have the effect that I wanted it to. Okay, well, plan B. Blow up the milk. Wait, is it underneath the boulder right now? No, not yet. There we go. Now he got knocked over by a boulder. Oh, he's doing the thing. Another lock. The arms on his back kind of reminds you of Nero's Devil Trigger. You know, they kind of do look like that, yeah. Also, hello Mordred, welcome. But another interesting fact. You can't wound him. Until he starts losing the milk. You also can't cut off his tail. Until that was the milk as well. There's a lot of attention to detail with this fight that I really like. I genuinely think he might be one of the better final bosses in the series. Of course he doesn't compare to Shaggy. For Ultimate, I don't know why I was blanking on the name. You will never convince me that is not the best final boss in the series. I am very biased. The game crashed. You lost your drift. Don't worry, the game does auto-save. You should be fine. Hopefully anyway. Oh, fireball time. Yeah, of course it is. Alright, he's an angry boy now. He's a very angry boy. So now we can actually win him. Cause now he's actually using his wheel. Weird. Pulsating. Flash. This is just signal us all over again. If you get down to it like. Just weird random pulsating flash. Clearly these are the same. Nope, not lighting me on fire. I refuse. I refuse to be on fire. Okay, Neon did that. Neon absolutely cut the tail. It is true form Radagon true form. I don't even know what text-to-speech said, and I hope it's not something terrible. You know. Getting a close-up of his face. It kind of looks like the dragons from Dragon's Dogma. Am I crazy? Well, the answer is yes, but am I crazy in this specific moment? Oh, I'm on fire, I'm on fire, I'm on fire. Stop being on fire. I don't want to be on fire. I like not being on fire. I'm crazy. Well, what else is new? It's just like looking at him from the side of his face. I'm just reminded of the dragon from Dragon's Dogma. I forget his name. Actually, I don't think I ever learned his name. Yeah, I would like it. If the Dragon's Dogma dragon showed up in Monster Hunter, and we could just fight him. In this and like make armor from him. Hey. His name is Todd. If I ever stream Dragon's Dogma, we're just calling him Todd. Forever. Wait a minute, Neon fainted. How could you? We avenge you, Neon. Alright, now I tend to carve the table. He caught you lacking. I think it's really funny. How? Now there was a cut scene. Like right after you beat him again. That's just like, how is it possible that he keeps returning? And the conclusion was obviously mitosis. Remember everyone, if you want to live forever, try mitosis. Don't actually try it, it's not going to work. Hey, how much time do we have? I can probably do one more hunt. Before we have to start closing things out. You just tried mitosis, now what do you do with the second you? Okay, this is a very delicate situation and you need to handle it with a lot of care. Now. Well, I think you should do is assert dominance over your other self. And throw them into a volcano. And hope that it doesn't happen to you. Because otherwise the other self will take your place and we obviously know why that's a bad thing. He's hoping you can upgrade your Milk Dragon Crate Sword. I need to upgrade my Milk Dragon Sword and a shield, now that I think about it. How do I know which one is the original? Okay, what you do with that is you point at each other. Make sure you're wearing Spider-Man costumes as well.
Do you have any requests?
You need to make your other self go work in your stead.
I begin?
No. That's not going to help the situation, trust me. So what you need to do is very simple. You both need to point at each other. And you both need to be wearing Spider-Man outfits while doing that. Once that is done, you will automatically know which one is real and which one is fake. Is the situation now clear? You see, you don't. You pull it twice from My Hero Academia and have a full mental breakdown. Listen, who really knows if any of us are our real selves? Please don't have existential dread over that. I was joking. That sounds boring. Yeah, okay, try the Spider-Man method. And it should work. If it doesn't work, try again but while saying hey the imposter. Yeah. And if that happens and if you do that while both wearing the Spider-Man outfit, one of you will run away and through a holographic wall. Hey. And then. After that the real you will say that's the guy who framed me and stole the technology.
The guild sent a supply.
So like I said, Spider-Man method. Plan A is... Plan A is to both wear a Spider-Man outfit. And point at each other. And if that doesn't immediately reveal who the imposter is, just say hey, the imposter. And then I'll make the imposter run. Or one of us could dress up as Virgil Dante and have a duel to death. That does also work, but I find that it's not very efficient. If you're wondering, wait, what do you mean you find it? I've technically had imposters before, more just people impersonating me, but it's all the same. Same principle, you know. It's all the same thing. If there's two of you, do you need to pay twice the taxes? Yes. I'm sorry to tell you, but there are no benefits to having two of you. I've got Alter on the loose. Yeah, well, I can't really control what Alter does. Also, I don't have any class advantage against Alter. So that makes things a little more difficult. Alter is a lancer, while I am a rider. I should be safer, but unfortunately I ride a motorcycle, so therefore I am riding. Oh, he's going to sleep. He's going to sleep. Ah, crap, never mind.
Bomb set.
Bombs.
Set a bomb.
They're yours, my friend.
I've set a bomb.
Alright, who's going to do the wake-up hit?
Trap set.
Should I do it? I guess I'll do it. He just shot me immediately afterwards.
Thanks. That helped. Thanks.
That helped.
Don't worry, 2*0 is still 0. You still don't have to pay taxes. Listen, don't tax. Evade. Not unless you're an ace combat protagonist. In that case, you're probably free to do that, because it's not like anyone's going to stop you. People aren't going to stop you from committing war crimes as an ace combat protagonist. So I don't see why they would stop you for tax evasion. Don't actually listen to what I'm saying. This is not actual advice. For legal reasons, this is a joke, yes. Okay, I'm going to have to rapid fire now to get back my gauge. Oh, never mind. GG, everyone. GG, thank you all for the humps. That'll have to do it for today. He has such a cool move set, he really does. Right, like I said, GG, everyone, thank you all for the hunts. I won't be doing this on Wednesday when our tempered banana drops. Because I want to attempt fighting him by myself. Before doing it on stream. So next Monday we'll probably fight the Arc Tempered Banana. If anyone hasn't beaten him yet. But on Wednesday, we will be continuing Kingdom Hearts 2. And after Wednesday, Kingdom Hearts 2 will be put on break for a little bit. And we'll go back to Yakuza 0. With all that said, I'm your host, John Monster Hunter. And I hope you all remember to stay foxy. Alright, goodbye everyone. Good night everyone. Good night Tyron. Good night, Thistle. Good night, Nana. Good night, Mordred. Good night Purple Knight. I almost read your name as Pumpkin Knight. Oh my god. Good night Fee. Good night, Neon. Oh. 107 everyone. Good night, Toby. Good night, Drew Knight Red. I don't know if I already said good night to Red. Good night Effie. Is that everyone? Hey, I actually managed to get to everyone. Good night, Cricket Club. Oh, you're new here. Hello. And hopefully I see you all on Wednesday. Say fellas.